Hey, what's up, guys? Andrew from Capsule.
And I'm Travis.
This is episode 3, and we're going to talk about episode 101 and 102. So what happened in the last 2 episodes were more just universes showcasing, I guess you could say, their strengths. With episode 101, we got to see Universe 11, and they are pretty much this tournament's Ginyu force, for more or less.
Ever since the original showcase, just the group bonding, the fun dance moves, however, such like a tight-knit clique. It's very reminiscent of that Bond scenario, and it makes it absolutely hilarious. So I'm very, very into it. Topo and Jiren are a little different from the rest of the group.
Yeah,
everyone else hasn't been displayed as much as I want them to.
They're definitely other tiers, like definitely way out of the league of the other. There's 10 of them, so the other 8.
Yeah.
And
it's like God tier, then semi-God, and then just human tier. I guess a good way to balance it overall.
So far, I think everyone except Jiren, Topo, and one more have been the bunny guy. I can't remember his name.
I don't recall his name either at the time being.
Yeah, he looks more or less like a bunny version of Beerus. I forgot his name for a sec.
Yeah, the same race.
Yeah. Well, no, because Beerus is cat and he's bunny. They made it clear with his over protruding front teeth.
True. But even skin tone's identical,
skin tone is fairly identical. But yeah, anyways, onto the fight. They had a female, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, that had interdimensional skills, I guess you could call
abilities,
it.
Yeah.
That was really cool. We've never seen anything like that. She first used it on Kale to stop Kale from going crazy. And then she started beating the shit out of Caulifla. And Caulifla was getting her ass kicked, essentially. And then Kale turned into her Super Saiyan form.
I'd say like semi-Super Saiyan, though, because she didn't really Broly out.
Yeah, well, everyone's saying that she honed it. She got it. I guess you could say.
I wouldn't define it as honed because her skill and her strength, even her body size, wasn't as max capacity.
Yeah.
So I think from those things that if she is fully conscious, it is toned down. Mm-hmm. As previously discussed, it's driven by rage and anger, potentially even sadness too, where she was more self-control. So she didn't hit the ultimate tier of her strength, but she had a lot more control of it, which could overall still help her out, which did in that scenario, since they fused her blasts together to overpower her.
Well, yeah, I definitely think that her form now is a lot weaker when she's not in rage mode. She feels like she is at par with Super Saiyan 1 or 2, whereas when she was in her rage mode, she was in line with Blue, more or less.
I'd say Saiyan 2 for sure.
Yeah.
That's bare minimum.
So, yeah, she's either Super Saiyan 1 or 2, we'll call it. That girl from Universe 11 ended up putting herself into another dimension to protect herself.
And then 18 came out of nowhere.
Did the fucking funniest thing ever.
Just casually picked her up and tossed her off the edge, like not a care in the world.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. And then with all the other guys, what was the little spinning guy's name again?
He was a tornado dude. He did nothing for me.
None of those guys really did anything. The only one I really cared about out of all of those was her and her ability to create other dimensions. Because with the other guys, it's all more or less things we've seen.
But that's why I liked it, though, because she used to be in such a simplistic manner. Like, oh wait, her power has such depth to it.
No, sorry, I meant all the other guys so far that we've seen in their universe.
True.
Have seen, just other people we've seen before.
True.
Where this one was unique.
Yeah, well, that's me. But that's why it's still so good, because she had the ability to create portals to different dimensions and orbs around them, and then you assume such like an intricate or very difficult way to defeat her. But 18 slowly walked over, without a care in the world, picked her up, walked to the edge, tossed her off, and it was just so obvious that you didn't even think about it.
No, everyone just thought that she was a solid rock.
Yeah.
And like she was stuck there, where 18 was just like, nope,
that's not the case.
Fuck this bitch, and just got rid of her super easily. Like no effort, more or less. Just, well, I'm gonna fuck you off, like.
I kind of see this foreshadowing too, when Goku went over to help both of them, to help out Kale and Khalifa. that I think that may be more so foreshadowing that they're going to come back and support him later on. He's going to get some
Oh, yeah. No, totally.
And
I can see that.
You saved us when we're both about to get wiped. Thank you.
I think one of them may end up sacrificing themselves for Goku. Like,
really?
Well, not sacrificing, but like,
I see, like, get
the
like
president
a cheap
get
shot in,
the
or
president get down. They'll dive in the way to save Goku and end up getting KO'd or knocked out. Whatever you want to call it.
or just absorb some deadly blast that would have knocked him off.
Yeah.
Or out at that given time.
Yeah, I have a feeling something like that. I'm not gonna say they're gonna get out of the tournament, but they're gonna take a heavy blast.
I can definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Besides that, I don't really think anything crazy happened that episode overall.
No, just aside from most of them getting eliminated.
It was just character announcements. Is what it is.
More or less. And like I said, getting rid of certain characters.
Absolutely. How do you think episode 102? What was your general synopsis?
I really didn't like this episode. I mean, we got to see 17 finally do stuff. The 3 transformations between the 3 girls was really uncharacteristic of Dragon Ball Z.
Pewdie Prisoner did it way better.
Pewdie Prisoner in One Punch Man killed it way better. This was like amateur hour to Piri.
I saw it as like a homage to Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely
Like,
had Sailor Moon vibes off of it.
I love the fact that 17 stepped in, took a dirty shot. Why are you guys hating on me? They were like out in the open.
They were wide open.
Shot.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
The fact that they had to re-show everything step by step again.
Like an extra 35, 40 seconds. Yeah.
Like, why is this still going on too?
That part sucked.
Topo running in saying, hey, don't stop the love of justice, let them transform.
I know all about posing. Yeah, like that was hilarious. I got a good chuckle out of that. He just ran in from nowhere and did that and then ran away.
I kind of like how he gave Goku a side eye there too, because Goku's like, yeah, let him transform.
Yeah,
He's like, why do you agree with me?
Yeah.
What? Like, what? So
the bigger girl's power with the love and shit was kind of stupid.
It made no sense to me because they openly said if you smell it, you're gonna burn in, and then right after, Frieza comments says this is disgusting scent, and then nothing happens to him.
Yeah. So I don't know the point of it. Maybe we might hear in a few episodes or the next episode, but it seemed like everyone was very bashful towards her, and they probably would have took a hit from her. But I think the highlight of this was, I think her name was Katsukan?
Yeah.
Katsukan?
I can't pronounce those names.
I can't remember. But with her fight with her fight with 17, I really thought that was very interesting. I thought it was kind of dumb how she's a wild animal and she marks her prey and she has to finish it. I thought that was kind of lame. I mean, I get it, but it's lame.
I get it too. I kind of liked how he fed into it. It's like, if you're treating me as prey, you're going to destroy me. I'm just going to bait you so fucking hard.
Yeah.
And then he did.
Yeah, he, quote unquote, got his ass kicked. And
getting more fatigued, letting a few dirty cuts go in there.
Well,
and
even
he's just being all weary.
Even when she said, I will tire you out and drain you and kill you at the end.
I have really high stamina.
Yeah, and then if you recall about anything about the androids, and even 17 and 18 made reference to it, like 3 or 4 episodes ago, they have unlimited energy. Yeah. So he was totally baiting her and then just absolutely kicked her ass. And then she got saved by a flying character. I can't remember her name either.
Irrelevant at the same time.
Yeah, irrelevant.
She was wiped right after.
Yeah, and then 17 got up and was like, oh, I followed her fighting style, and now I see their weakness. And then the first thing he did was take out the flyer. And he took out the flyer, and everything was just like perfect.
She was strictly support, and that was the best call, as in any kind of fighting game too. It's just you go for the support and healers.
We play Overwatch all the time, and I play a lot of healers, and everyone goes for me. And if I play, DPS, I always go for the healers. You have to go for people that support people. And taking out the flyer that can save people from getting knocked out was the smartest thing you can do.
Strictly be a dive character, drop over the main threat, go for the support, take them out, and then it's just a 1v1.
Yeah.
To balance it all out.
Then his 1v1 was so flawless.
Yeah. The fact that he shot an orb to balance himself up higher.
Yeah, to give him that extra push backwards.
Push backwards at the same time, too, eliminates the overall...
And landed on the light, or the sun, or whatever you want to refer to it as.
But that way, too, she was stuck in the air. She had nothing to bounce off of, so she had no way to hide or block or deflect the shot.
And then he just dove back towards her, had a blast right at her face, and just...
The radius of that, too, was insane.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest things we've seen right now.
One of those things, too, like, keep really underestimating his power, because it wasn't even really charged.
Yeah, he
just launched it.
We haven't really seen him full. Even with fighting with Goku, we still haven't seen 17 full, and I feel like...
Which even Goku called him out on it, too.
Yeah, even Goku called him out on it. I feel like we're seeing a little bit of that untapped energy that we don't know really much about, because they don't talk about it or do anything about it. So yeah, that was really awesome to see.
I like the quick clip with Jiren, too. When she was up in the air, she was shooting all her hearts down.
Oh, yeah, and he
starts to charge up, and then huge blast goes, and he's like, okay, I'm not getting involved. Yeah. This isn't worth my time. I'll conserve my energy.
I'm done with this. Yeah, Goku's running around fighting everyone, and Jiren's just standing back, conserving his energy, and just waiting.
Yeah.
He's not wasting his time with the little things. He's not wasting his time with seeing how strong people are. He's just waiting for everyone to take everyone out, and then him and Toppo will go clean up. That's what I feel like Jiren thinks.
Which is highly accurate.
Yeah, why waste all your energy on the pawns when you could just take out, the king, more or less.
I like the quick shot at the end where they showed the Namekian from Universe 6.
Oh yeah, so if you don't know, a few days ago, I think 2 or 3 days ago, I think it was in Shin on Jump, they released pictures of everybody from every universe.
Every universe that's contending. And all the warriors and had names attached as well.
Yeah, and Universe 6 had 3 warriors we hadn't seen. One of them was a boar-looking creature.
We've seen him a few times. He was in the original screenshot, but haven't seen any real footage of him.
Yeah. And then, from the looks of it, it's quite obvious. The 2 other people are Namekian. And if you watch the coming up on next episode, there was flashes of Namekians that weren't Piccolo. So I have a feeling we're going to hear and see about them soon. They said their names, but I'm terrible with names and I'll never remember them. But yeah, no, I'm really excited to see for 103 what we're going to be seeing with these Namekians. And on the next episode, it looks like Gohan is going to be fighting a lot with these few characters, and with the bigger girl from Universe 2. This next episode is going to be pretty sweet. It's going to be action heavy, not so much dialogue heavy like we got the first. From the start to the first commercial break was pretty much just dialogue heavy, and not so much action, except for 17 stepping in and just fucking around.
I just can't believe between us and the DBZ subreddit how no one theorized to be Namekians in this battle, when 6 and 7, they're brother and sister, they're pretty much mirrored.
Yeah.
We have Saiyans, we have Frieza and Frost, and then we have Piccolo. So obviously Namekians are mate or contender, they're quite strong, but no one thought that they'd be in the group as well. Even at the Mystery Heroes, no one went out on a whim and said, hey, maybe...
Yeah, I never saw anyone on any... whatever subreddit, Reddit, forum, anything, talk about another Namekian. But then it gets into the further question: are there Dragon Balls? Because Namekians can make Dragon Balls.
I want to say yeah.
But do Namekians in that universe know about Dragon Balls? Can they just be like, well, fuck it, we're gonna make Dragon Balls and just wish everyone back to life that died? Like, no, I'm not saying like.
I don't think they could top over the power of this.
Oh no! I just meant like
grand scale difference.
I just meant in the entirety of Universe's 6 existence, more or less. Have they been using?
I want to say yes.
Have they been using Dragon Balls without the knowledge of?
If they have 2 Namekians in the top 10, they have to have the power of the Dragon Balls to resurrect and improve strength and grant other wishes too.
I more than likely feel like there is another dragon. Dragon Ball. Well, technically, it's a dragon too. More Dragon Balls in Universe 6, other than the Super Dragon Balls that are planet-sized. But then the next question is, what's going to happen? obviously Universe 7 doesn't get destroyed because GT exists and we see Oob at the end of...
GT doesn't count.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, 4-year gap between Boo dying and the end of Z.
The end of the series here.
So we know they survive, but I have a feeling they're going to wish with that Super Dragon Ball to get all the universes back. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. So if that happens, are we going to see more of Universe 6? Because it looks like Goku really wants to train with Caulifla.
Yeah.
Because she seems to be the protege, the strongest person of that universe. And he really seems interested in training her. From what dialogue they've
just
tossed
level
back and
the
forth.
fight itself. He wants to keep pushing, and she's not going to back down. To be a really good dynamic duo overall to keep watching.
Do Saiyans in Universe 6 even know what Namekians are? Do they know that they possess the knowledge of Dragon Balls? Do they know anything about Dragon Balls aside from the Namekians?
Well, that's the thing. Even with the next episode, them making the grand appearance, it won't be talked about because they're just in fighting mode.
Yeah,
it's only minute 8 of this tournament so far.
Yeah.
So there's still so long to go, and they're not going to make side conversations. They're just going to give it their all and keep pushing.
We won't know anything about the Namekians in Universe 6 for quite some time, if we even learn anything at all. But yeah, no, I'm just really interested to know and see what they do. Because they're obviously exactly like Piccolo, more or less.
But Piccolo is also a fusion of two different characters at the same time.
He's a 3 right now. Because he was born Piccolo, and then he split off and made Kami, and then he absorbed Nail, and then reabsorbed Kami. So that's technically 3 different people.
Sure.
Technically. You could count it as 2, because he split and then took that split back. So is that the same person, technically? Because
I'd say, yeah.
If Piccolo died, Kami died, and that was the problem with Namek. Not with Namek, with... that's why they went to Namek.
Yeah. Just
because Piccolo died with Vegeta and Nappa coming to town. Well, not to town, to Earth. So yeah, Piccolo, I'm assuming, is the strongest Namekian that we will see. I don't know if they'll beat him.
But that's the thing. I don't think one of the Namekians, because there's a really buff guy and the skinnier Namekian. Mm-hmm. I think one might be a healer like Dende.
Yeah, we also don't know that.
And that'd be cool, though.
That would be
support
cool
for the team and just push.
Yeah, because that definitely helped out
many other fights. Every appearance of Dende, he's
even just in the Frieza saga with Dende healing Krillin when Frieza killed him, and everyone's like, "Whoa, Krillin's back! What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then Vegeta blasted himself in the chest, and then got healed for that power boost.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it would be cool to see if any of these characters were healers like Dende, and if they even knew anything about Dragon Balls, but we probably won't find that out. We'll find out maybe about the healer in the next few episodes.
I'd say there's 6-7 episodes down the road.
Yeah. Well, I'd say there's probably another, I'd say 10 to 15 of this tournament arc.
Give or take, absolutely.
Give or take. And I have a feeling the Jiren and Goku one will probably be 2 episodes. But not for a while.
I see Topo and him, and then at the very end, Jiren's going to step in, save his life, and go from there.
I can see that. That sounds 100% accurate. I wonder how Vegeta's going to touch in on that, because I know he wants to fight Goku, and he wants to fight anyone as strong as Goku, or stronger.
My prediction overall is when Topo and Goku are fighting, you're going to have either Frieza or Frost going for a dirty shot.
Oh, 100%.
And then Vegeta says, "Hey, I'm stepping in. This is my time to kill either of you," since he wants glory for both of those people.
Yeah, because he got knocked out of the tournament because of that.
Yeah.
In the first tournament arc. Yeah, I could see something like that happening. That's a good theory. I never thought of that.
That's what I see going on right now, and at least I'm building in my mind. I'm super hyped for it. That would be precisely what I want to see. Any stray variation would still be amazing, but that's the ideal scenario for me.
Yeah, no, that sounds pretty damn good. I'm definitely looking forward, obviously, to more episodes.
Nothing crazy happened in the last 2 episodes, so sorry this is a short episode with it being 10 minutes per.
Yeah.
A bit disbalanced from that, but sometimes you have slight filler episodes, sometimes you have really rich story, plot, and fight scenes, and these two just weren't the later of the two.
Yeah, they were, like I said, dialogue heavy with minor things happening, such as, 18 just throwing out that one person, and then this whole fucking
17
transformation. Yeah, the whole transformation episode, where it was literally the first half was a transformation and then an attack, and the attack didn't really seem to do much. It eliminated one person.
The focus emphasized on the three fighters too. It was the main girl, the hunter girl, and the third one. She kind of just vanished after like the 20-second fight scene with Goku as well.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything from her.
Every attack she gets, it gets stronger and faster. And then she started shooting her fists into ki blasts.
Yeah.
And then once Matt Goku in the face in his regular standard form, did little to no damage, but he's still irritated, and then that fight scene was just over.
Yeah, so
either someone's going to intervene, or it's just so boring they just cut away and didn't return to it.
Yeah, we'll find out with her probably the next episode. I don't see her lasting long. I see the bigger one at least putting a dent in something, but I still don't feel like she'll do much.
I feel like a different universe that hasn't been displayed to its max will intervene and to shut her down to show that there are some other hidden strengths in this contest too, and keep on going that way.
Yeah, but there probably won't be that many hidden strengths, because I feel like there's not much left. Like, I know there's a lot left, but like...
Well, even like Frost gets more screen time.
Yeah, I would like to see more of Frost, most definitely.
Frost or Hit.
Oh, Hit. I need him to do something. I don't want to say he's disappointing me right now, but they're just not using him.
Something that I read after we did the last podcast online that totally caught me off guard, that we both overlooked, was after he intervenes and catches Khalifa, and then Jiren pops up. Hit pulls his hand out of his pocket and gets in defense stance.
Yeah.
Which we've never seen before. With this time lapse, he's always so cocky and confident since he's over 1,000 years old in experience.
Yeah.
It's like, I can dodge anything. Come on, let's have some fun. But the fact that he's already in preparation because he knows his time lapse won't be enough.
Yeah, well,
is intimidating and insanely scary.
He's at 4-second time skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
and he thinks that won't be enough still.
Yeah, if he's on the defense with 4 seconds against Jiren, that's definitely something we got to watch out for. That'll be talked about in the next few episodes, because it looks like that's going to be happening in the next few episodes.
Beautiful.
Thanks
so much for listening, guys. This is Capsule. Again, this is Travis.
Yep, and this is Andrew. Thanks for listening, and expect a new one soon.
Adios.
Later.